What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do my 10,000 steps, getting some of them in here at the mall. It's pretty lively today, actually. It's weekend. Everybody comes out. I guess the mall's a warm place. It's cold outside. Shout out to you guys, my subs. Thank you for the ride along to 5,000 subs. We inching ever so slightly there. In case you guys are wondering what mall I'm at, because some of you guys have asked me before what mall this is. This is Somerset Collection. There's a couple malls that I go to. Well, there's about 3. There's this one. There's Great Lakes Crossing, which is a giant mall that's kind of become an outlet mall over the years. And then there's 12 Oaks in Novi. So whenever you guys see me at the mall, it's gonna be one of the 3 that I named. More often than not, though, it's gonna be this one. This one's the closest to me, and it's actually my favorite of the 3. So I'm usually gonna be here if I'm at the mall, getting some steps in. So let's get into the topic, man. Jussie Smollett has had his sentence, his conviction overturned. And that's ruffling a lot of feathers. I can understand why. The thing is, Jussie Smollett is a weirdo, man. Like, really. This is a dude that said he was the gay Tupac. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. If you guys have any idea what that means, let your boy know. Give me them comments. Let me know what in the world that is supposed to mean, because I'm clueless on what is that, man. But we all know what the story is, and why he's a weirdo. This is a guy that tried to stage a assault, and he is still to this day trying to claim that the thing happened, even though the 2 dudes who he hired confessed to everything. I mean, the 2 dudes that you hired, bro, they gave you up. It's over. And he is still to this day, years later, he is just, and this just goes to show you how some of these people, the narcissism, man, this guy is still trying to convince everybody that really happened. And nobody believes him. Nobody believes him. I mean, even his most, stubborn supporters, I mean, even they had to just throw their hands up when the guys that he actually hired, gave him up. They ended up getting screwed over. They were trying to be aspiring actors or something like that. I guess they thought they'd have some little connect if they was good with him, but that's forever ruined. Nobody want to touch them. So their involvement with him, not only did he torpedo his own career, he took 2 dupes along with him. I don't feel sorry for them because they went along with the scam. Hey, what up, y'all? So Jussie Smollett, stuff's been overturned. Years later, people are upset, and I get it, because this is just another example of people in Hollywood, people with celebrity, doing things and getting treated differently, getting a more favorable outcome, getting treated with kid gloves, a slap on the wrist, all that stuff. This is what happens. I mean, I'm used to it. I'm not too surprised by it. The whole reason why this process has been going for as long as it has is because people were dissatisfied with how it was handled initially. But ultimately, people who wanted to see him suffer, it still isn't happening. But yeah, what a weirdo guy, man. For real. What an absolute weirdo. I mean, I cannot stress enough what a weird guy he is. My man, for real, tried to come up with this whole concoction. And mind you, I kid you not, I never believed dude from the beginning. I always thought his story was sus. And other people thought it was sus, but couldn't really prove anything. He ultimately sunk his own battleship, because the more he talked about the incident, the more holes it had in it. The more holes his story just couldn't explain away. People had questions, and the more he talked about it, the more questions would arise. I mean, this guy, okay, he said that he went to Subway, right? And I don't remember if it was at like 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. But he said he went to Subway. Look, Subway ain't that good to where you gonna get out on foot in Chicago. And that day happened to be the coldest day of the year. Look it up. That was the coldest day of the year. I kid you not. So, bro, you got out on foot in Chicago in the wee hours of the morning for some Subway? Come on now, man. Who really gonna believe that? And then, like, I think the only reason why he used Subway is because that's what happened to be open at the time. He probably Googled the shit, knew Subway was gonna be open. So that's where he was on his way to explain why in the world he was out walking around for a damn foot long in the wee hours of the morning. Now, conversely, at that same hour, you have a group of alleged white men walking around too with MAGA hats and what, bleach or whatever it was, and nooses in Chicago, man, one of the blackest cities out there, and nobody noticed them. They were able to just walk around and blend in with MAGA hats and nooses and buckets of bleach or gallons of bleach. Or come on, man, the thing was just so absurd on his face, and he wanted to be a hero so damn bad. You know, when he had that little sit-down interview, I mean, you could just tell he was on some BS. He wanted to play the black card. He wanted to play the gay card. You know, he just tried to play too many cards. You know, the story that he told, I fought back. They didn't get me. They were saying that this is MAGA country, and, you know, they said to me, they called out to me and said, hey, Empire. Well, my name's not Empire. He was just trying too hard to paint himself out as being Billy Badass in this situation. You know, it was just too much, man. It was not believable at all, not even a little bit. And the chick I was with at the time, she believed it. But, you know, no disrespect to her, but she was really fucking gullible. You know, she'd be gullible about a lot of stuff. You know, the funny thing is that when I would tell her stories about stuff, things that happened, she would question me like the lead damn attorney, okay? I had to provide trial evidence of what I was talking about, but literally anybody else could tell her the goofiest damn story that would make no sense, and she would for real be believing it. So you probably understand why I had to go ahead and kick her to the curb and be on my way, because I don't got time for that. You're not about to sit up here talking about you my woman, but you believe the word of everybody but me. And no, I didn't do anything in order for her to distrust me. The thing is that so many women out here have trauma that they're carrying from past relationships. What's up, fellas?
We were wondering if we could be in your video.
Yeah, guys, what y'all gonna do?
Sir, what's up?
Shout out.
It's going on YouTube?
Yeah, it's going on YouTube.
Is it okay if I talk about Jesus really quick?
Yeah, go ahead. What you got to say?
Okay, everybody, I just want to let you know that Jesus died for your sins, and that he's just been really good to me. I used to be in a bad place until I found him. Just want to let everybody know that.
All right, my man. That's what's up. Want to go get one in here?
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Say what?
What's your channel name?
Chris Jobson.
Chris Jobson?
Yep, Chris Jobson. All right, fellas. All right, God bless you too. Hey, man, I had to go ahead and let them get that in. So, you know, people talk to me all the time when they see me out here recording my videos. I've seen those guys a couple times while I've been out here recording this, and they finally decided to ask me if they can go ahead and get in. So I'm a man of the people, okay? I be out here. I'm never gonna be too Hollywood, okay? Ever. I'm never gonna be too Hollywood. I'm a very small channel now, but even if I were to grow to a few 100,000 or even 1 million, I'm never gonna be too Hollywood to keep it, you know, to just kick it with the people around me, man. I love my city. I love my community. You know, I just love everything about being here. And you guys can see that energy that I give out, the love that, you know, radiates off of me. People feel it. People are drawn to me. You guys see all the time random people come up to me and talk to me and stuff. It's because the energy that I give off is infectious. But back to what I was saying about Jussie Smollett, man. Dude was just weird. Like, he was really trying to convince everybody that all this was factual. He was out there and about in the middle of the damn night to get a damn Subway sandwich of all things. And, you know, it just happened to be at the same time, coldest day, you know, of the year. Some guys walking around Chicago, you know, like one of the blackest cities, with MAGA hats and nooses and bleach, just happened to be out there. They were just totally blending into the city of Chicago, right? It was just so insane. And back to the point that I was making about my ex. Yeah, man, some of these women, they carry around trauma from previous relationships. They really weren't ready to move on to somebody else. And they're so used to the sort of guys that they choose behaving a certain way that there's really nothing you can do that won't look suspicious. If a person wants to see something there, they're going to see it whether it's there or not because they want to see it there. So, you know, having to prove that I'm not your ex, that really, I got sick of that real quick. It's like, I'm not your ex, and I don't think it's right that I have to prove that I'm not him over and over and over and over and over. And you can't fix anybody. People have to fix themselves. So I had to just go ahead and cut out of that relationship. But there's something else you guys know about me, man. I had to produce trial evidence for anything I say, but strangers, they could tell her anything. So she believed all the Jussie Smollett nonsense. She probably don't anymore, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if to this day she still believes stuff, even though it's been so debunked, so proven to be fugazi. Ha ha ha, see what I did there? Let me get back to doing these steps though, y'all. California Pizza Kitchen. I've eaten at that place twice in my life. I was not impressed either time. I don't even know how this place stays in business. Actually, yeah, I do. I know how it stays in business. That place is always off the hook. I'm gonna get back to doing these steps though, y'all. I appreciate y'all connecting with me. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.